Wow, gee willikers, folks, you really did it. You're still alive and you're still listening to Ricker and Ball. Unless this is kind of like a post-afterlife thing and you're kind of being fed AI podcast post-mortem. That's pretty cool. Either way, it's a Friday episode.
I've never craved marijuana more than right now. So, with that info in your head, listen to the podcast.
Enjoy.
How come you don't want me, man? You know that new style that you're looking for? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? Hello. What's all this thing?
Can't beat the fucking Clippers. Y'all make me sick with this shit.
Well, listen to this.
Politicians are a lot like that. They should be changed frequently for the same reason.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to Ricker and Bond.
We find it now.
Protect your sanity.
At least 8 times. At least 8 times. Because she's a woman, so women usually have I guess men have sons as well. Both women and men do have sons if they have a male kid.
Have you seen her boyfriend? He's a straight thug.
No. I think we delved into it one time, but his picture isn't in my head, but I do remember that he's a normal looking man.
She found the one man that she couldn't peg. She was like, I finally found a man that wouldn't let me peg him. And
Drake asks me every Friday if I can put the strap on. And I'm like, Aubrey,
Literally.
no, dude. Like, that's not what I'm into. Keep on asking me.
I think she did say Drake cried too much.
Man, Drake probably got like 7 scandals under his belt. He's over here touching kids.
I know
Aubrey,
he's paying mad money to keep some shit secret.
he's done something. He's done something at least below average on the moral scale, you know? I wouldn't say wrong. I won't say evil, but, you know, there's something that he doesn't want in TMZ headlines, if he'll just say that much, you know? And he's Jewish, so mom's white.
What? I'm deleting all my Drake music.
Oh, man. I went through Drake's bar mitzvah as a kid.
Oh, man.
Animated emotes on Twitch. Ricker and Bond, what's going on? It's everybody's favorite podcast coming on. You like a condom. I'm Ricker, that's Bond.
That's me.
Free flowing into the conversation about whatever's appropriate at the time. Instagram, YouTube, Ricker and Bond. Twitch.tv/CallerJohn. Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Follow me on
Pinterest.
Tumblr.
Do you have any good pins up? A little DIY hairstyle?
Yeah, I can't say I've ever made a Pinterest.
No, it's good for advertising, but not real good for like most things.
Yeah.
It's not real good for like a great web experience unless you just want to look at crafts and pictures. I guess that's just Instagram, but there's less like social stuff. You're kind of just looking at someone's like project. It's like you're looking at a big elementary school project that everybody has been doing for the past 3 years.
It's like
They
a
make a
big
lot
ass
of money,
collage.
It is a big ass collage. I'm sure a lot of people use it for like dream boards. They're like, yo, let me make this folder of things I like to look at.
Dream board.
Yeah. Like a cardboard full of dreams.
Homophobic. That's the noise I make. That's the noise I make.
It sounds like you're
now.
fighting with a troll inside your stomach.
Sounds like it sounds like it hurts me to say I'm not homophobic.
It sounds like you're battling with inner childhood.
I actually have a great relationship with my childhood. My childhood was damn near perfect. Not gonna lie.
I had a solid one, dude. I'm still alive. I ate every day. I walked.
Yeah.
I rode a bike to school. I walk
Every
around at
time I
night.
was hungry, it was my fault. You know.
I think there's nary a time in my childhood life where I was hungry.
I don't think I've ever been like cold. You know. I don't think I've ever been dirty.
I've
for
never
more than,
shivered
like,
a day in my life.
Oh, I've been cold, but I've never been so cold that like I can't like function. You know.
Yeah. Lights always been on. Always had. I mean, I don't have heat, but it's an old house, and you know, like California. No, there is heat. There's no AC as a childhood home. It was an older house, you know, and it didn't get that cold in the past. It honestly gets a little more cold now. But, you know, that's what blankets are for.
All the amenities that I mentioned my parents didn't have when I was really young, but I was too young to remember, so I don't really care.
AC?
You know? Probably like an AC, heater, food, shelter.
There was a time where like the only house I grew up in, I just kind of assumed that was the only place my parents lived. And then they're like, nah, we were moving hella. And I was like, oh, what, dude? I thought this was just where like you existed for all your life. And they're like, nah, homie, we kind of lived before you as well.
Whole lot of life before you, kid.
But you know, then you just showed up one day and you're like, all right, I guess we're going on this road now.
Fucked lots of women before your mom.
Whoa, I didn't need to hear that, father.
Yeah, and you know what? One's on her way right now. We're getting a divorce.
Like, oh, well, sounds like a you guy problem. How would you react to a as an adult, your parents hitting you up, be like, yeah, we're gonna call it quits on the whole legal marriage thing?
I'd be like, damn.
It's interesting.
Okay.
What you got?
Like, what are you gonna do? Like,
is it gonna be like a 2-home situation, or are you just gonna kick it in the mortgage, or what?
It's like, what are you gonna fucking date? Like, like what's
all right, let's
here?
do a little risk reward here, guys. Like, I'm just I'm unbiased, you know. I'm just an offspring of the whole situation, but like,
honestly,
maybe you got a run in you, but like, I don't know, Dad, you're a little fat there, buddy.
If it's not super toxic and you're like pushing 60, like, what's the point of getting divorced? You know how hard it is to date that old.
Oh man,
everybody has fucking kids.
You know how hard it is to get a divorce? I don't know, but I'm assuming it's probably difficult.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's difficult to get a marriage. It's probably a couple months worth of like a little bit of stress.
Makes me really sad when I see
divorce.
Middle-aged lonely men.
Middle-aged lonely men.
Especially when they're hitting on younger girls.
Middle-aged lonely men. Sounds like an advertisement for a penis pumping pill.
I'm
good old
like,
PPP.
damn. Because, kind of hard to be fit and attractive when you're middle-aged.
Testosterone is so low, you know?
And, if you don't have a lot of money, then like, it's probably going to be hard to get a lot of money, being older. So you're probably, let's say you're 55.
Do I got kids?
Huh? Yeah. Let's say you have like 3 kids.
I got 3 kids.
They're older. They're in college or whatever. They don't really talk to you, so you're really lonely. Right.
So it's kind of like they're kind of out of my hair.
You divorced Cheryl, but you miss them. You want to talk to them, but they don't like you.
Dang it!
Because you're kind of a shitty father. But you're like
I'm
lonely as hell. You're addicted to porn.
Oh, that's a no-go right there.
Like to a point where like you're masturbating at work. And you're just like you're on every dating app you can think of, to the point where like
Bumble,
you have to make like multiple accounts.
And they banned me on Tinder. I don't know why.
You're having sex with incredibly unattractive women because you get what you can get, and it's like a once a year thing.
Once a year.
Yeah.
Am I going out hella? Is this like a low batting average, or am I going out like 5 times a year?
You're trying hard. You're like going out. You're that guy in the club with like the button-up shirt. Like, hello, Philip.
Do I like the clubs, dude?
You have a great time, but like you're just a little too old. You're just a little too old,
This guy's name on Instagram is "You're a cunt" with 2 U's, and I respect that. I dig it.
I'm a cunt.
One less lonely girl. One less lonely old middle-aged man. How you doing? What's going on? How's your mental health? What are you up to? I don't have a lot of news stories.
Decided to give that Apple Music Dolby Atmos spatial audio a try.
You're just going through a Space Mountain and just whirling past you.
It's actually pretty cool. Some songs sound like shit.
I feel like they do something with the Beatles.
They did. I didn't listen to it though, because the Beatles.
It's the Beatles,
I listened to like Fall Out Boy.
Oh, which little
And it didn't sound very good. I was like, what the fuck? It sounded like the
Sugar We're
vocals
Going Down
were-
Swinging or what, dude?
Yeah, that song. And
The-
like
the
the
three
vocals were like really
singles?
buried. But like The Weeknd sounds very good.
Man, you call my name?
I didn't listen to that song,
Oh,
but it sounds like when you listen to his music, there's like a lot of shit you miss.
My
Like
Dear
a lot of-
Melancholy, I would bump that if they have that.
I'm pretty sure they do. There's like a lot of shit. There's like a lot of instruments and a lot of like ad libs I've never heard before. I
I also suggest Sound Ancestors by Madlib. If they have spatial audio on that, it'll sound dope.
They probably do. They have it on most things. I don't know if they like went in and fucking remixed every song, but
They're like, hey, everybody famous. You guys want to do a little overtime here? We got some cool stuff.
I wonder if
All the young engineers go fuck yourself, but you know.
apparently any according to my friend, any app can use this API. So we shall see if Spotify implements it. They also have lossless audio too, which is cool. I of course am on the most highest quality lossless you can get.
Got to.
And you need you have to be on Wi-Fi, and your Wi-Fi needs to be fast.
It's what
to
you
listen
just
to it.
you just make it. Does it go faster? What's going on here?
Well,
are
are
your ears being trained by the minute, by the second of the audio going into your cranium?
Well, I know that the regular, like just baseline YouTube audio, I mean,
broke YouTube.
Apple Music audio is like 6 kilobits a second
Ugh,
pulling down.
like
And the
you
losses
plebeians.
is something like 145, I think, or
Going
150.
fast as hell,
155.
man.
So it's like a lot of fucking data. And I was in the gym, like in my apartment, I have like super fast Wi-Fi, so I can listen to lossless here, like
cool.
through my fucking big speakers and shit. It sounds fine. I went to the gym where the Wi-Fi is booty hole, and like you can't listen to shit. It's just like stopping. And I'm just like, okay. So I
Gotta
gotta
go
like
on that.
download it.
YouTube. That YouTube music.
Yeah, I'm about to cancel that. Spatial audio. And now it kind of makes you think that like going forward, because you know Apple is the fucking granddaddy of them all in terms of music streaming, probably. Going forward, all these fucking record labels are probably going to be mixing for this new type of listening experience.
Yeah.
You know, kind of have to.
Yeah. They're like, yo, this is the tech now, everybody. You better go back to your engineering school and see what is good with Dolby. I think they're doing it with Dolby. I wonder what Dolby has a history of. Everybody knows that little, I mean, maybe older people, the little Dolby icon with the square and the two circles. Solid. I've seen it.
Look up Dolby Atmos on Google Images. Some
Atmos?
pictures come. Yeah, some pictures come up
It's
of
an
like
Atmos.
mixing the audio. And fuck, I don't know where it was, but I saw a picture of like it was like a simulated room, and basically the guy was just pushing the instruments where he wants them to be in 3D space.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be that difficult of a transition if you already know how to engineer. Let me see, how do I share my screen on this bitch? Share screen. Oh, you got it.
That's what we're talking about a little bit.
It was not that.
I gotta do some YouTube stuff real quick. Oi, this is not. Oh,
But-
that's what I should do. I should have two little things. It's not that cool.
So, and I don't know if this is exclusive to AirPods right now. I feel like it's not. I feel like any headphones can use this, which would be cool because they're pushing it to Apple Music on Android too. So they probably want everyone to be using this new feature.
They did have FaceTime with Android, so I could only assume that they're like, hey,
Yeah, they're
everybody,
fucking literally.
we're giving you our
Steve Jobs
arm
was be
here.
rolling around this grave.
How long has he been dead? 7 years?
Like
Kids?
11.
Rip, dude. You
Yeah, I
and
miss Steve.
Ray Dalio's son. Paul, I think.
He was Ray Dalio's son.
No.
System overload. Audio was. Oh my god.
With what? Logic?
Oh my god. Logic. Oh my god. I barely recorded this one. That's.
You want to take a quick break, Ski?
Let's do it. Fuck.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to Richard.
You gave me comfort.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to Richard Bond.
Falling for you was my I put you on top. I claimed you.
I'm sure that sounds beautiful and a cool surround sound.
Damn.
A nice.
Selena Gomez made Justin Bieber and The Weeknd make some of the best music of their career.
Congrats, Selena.
That pussy must be fire.
Might be a toxic lady.
Definitely.
I also think
Easily,
she's bipolar.
It's that Latina, bro.
So says
Latina.
TikTok. I think she actually is bipolar, but
Ooh, bipolar and Latina? Bro, run.
I think she's also maybe just like chronically depressed, but
Bro, fucking run, bro. Hit a couple times, then run.
yeah, but like My Dear Melancholy.
So great, dude.
Weeknd's
See, that's
best
what you
work.
get for fucking, dude. That's what you get for simping, Abel.
It's really
but-
the Weeknd's best work, dude.
At least he turns it into some art. Unlike Justin, he just turns it into fucking needles in his skin. Okay.
Weeknd tattooless?
No, The Weeknd doesn't have any tattoos. It's gross, disgusting,
He's Muslim.
disgusting. Personal opinion, I'm not a huge fan of tattoos.
Imagine me, dude, with just one tattoo on my arm. Disgusting.
You would have to get like a sleeve, and then also like all over your neck in order for it to look
It's
like.
disgusting, dude.
Yeah,
it would. It would. I do. I feel like it's just foolish to have one tattoo,
I feel like it's just
like just right there.
I feel like the majority. I don't know. This is a huge
How stupid that would
generalization.
look, dude.
But if you ask someone when they're 60 if they're like, not a good idea, they'd be like, nah, maybe not.
Like you can save a couple racks.
You know, unless it's like, not even the money, dude, because fucking tattoos are relatively inexpensive. It's just like it's just like there's no way you're gonna like that piece of art forever.
Your brain will be changed 5 years from now.
Yeah, definitely. You are you always gonna fucking love the Powerpuff Girls? Like, are you always gonna fucking remember your fucking spring break Miami 2019 with your girlfriends you don't even talk to
2056,
anymore?
dude. 2056. It's literally the 50s now. You got that in the 10s. What are you doing, dude? What if you got like a thigh
I hate
tattoo?
those butterfly tattoos.
What about
Ariana Grande's big on that shit.
a thigh tattoo right on your thigh, right on the.
Big ass thigh tattoos. Yeah, I'm not about that.
What about on a dude? A little marine, you know?
I don't know. I'm just not a tattoo guy.
But what about a marine?
If it's just like, okay, if it's like a fucking Jason Momoa, The Rock looking motherfucker,
Yeah.
and he's just fucking
Because
tatted
then
up, I'm like,
there's
okay, that looks cool.
contours, you know, dude. Then you got a whole like, it's like the light is working with like the shape of the muscles and stuff, and then the tattoo's working with the shape.
Yeah, dude, because tattoos are kind of like tribal, no? That just like fits.
I think that could be a true statement.
Yeah,
I think
so I'm just
they were
like,
working with the inks back in the day.
anything else just looks tacky, in my opinion. I'm just like, what the fuck?
It's actually white Americans in the 2000s did invent tattoos. It's pretty, groundbreaking stuff.
Brand new stuff.
Yeah. And they made up tattoo history just to sound cool. Because, like, those Japanese fish are pretty cool looking. Imagine getting a stupid fish. A stupid fish on your arm. And you're like, yeah, dude, this is it right here. I'm sure someone in the Japanese culture is like, yeah, dude, it actually is pretty cool. For a random dude born in 2001. It's 20 years old.
Employers should be able to not hire you based on
Skin their tattoos off.
a visible tattoo.
Is it like hateful?
No, what if it just says like love or something on your arm? Like In and Out, you can't have any visible tattoos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's a little discriminatory.
I knew it's just a dress code.
But then what if you have like,
You know?
what about dress code
But
of
also-
like certain hairstyles? And you're like, yeah, this is just my hair, dude.
Well, that's like something you can't help, especially like if it has to do with race. You know, like dreadlocks.
Sure. But it's like
That's,
tattoo.
I don't know. What if you're like, oh, this is my cultural tattoo or something, you know, from my fucking Indian tribe or whatever.
Sure. But if you're just like,
Like
yo, I just got a
my-
cool tattoo and it has no like, it has no legal bias in the eyes of the United States, and it's like, get out of here.
I knew a girl who literally, she had a fucking butterfly on her arm. That was her
Uh-huh.
only tattoo, and she couldn't get a job at In-N-Out because of it.
I mean, if she only has one butterfly on her tattoo, I would kick her out, dude. That's dumb. Little dummy.
Yeah, I
don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I kind of don't agree with that. But like, if it's if it's not culture or race related, then it's okay to discriminate against. You know?
Well, I mean, like I guess you as an employer have the choice to choose how you want your employees to be perceived by customers.
Unless it's about culture.
Yeah. Because I mean, like a tattoo is a choice that you can choose to get or not to get. You can't choose your race or your culture or your hairstyle. I mean, not your hairstyle, but your hair texture. You know, those are things that used to be discriminated in the past, and now they're not.
So, okay, so I grew out just sick locks, dude. Tight, right? Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, washed super immaculately. Smells great. And, but someone being a white dude be like, hey, no locks in the office, my guy. And I can't be like, oh, well, this is just kind of how my hair goes. You know what I'm saying?
there's not a, I don't know what it's called.
Case?
What's the fucking word?
Precedent?
I don't even know if it was a case. It's a law? Not a law, but it was an act, whatever. Something was passed. A bill? It's called the Crown Act, saying that you can't discriminate against people's hair. But you being a white person, I don't know how that would work, honestly.
You have to be like, hey, you got to have proof this is your natural hair.
And they
They're
probably
like-
they probably couldn't discriminate on your hair.
Sir,
Honestly.
naturally, I haven't washed my hair in a year. So
All they could probably tell you is to like put it in a ponytail or put it back, you know.
I'll put it up, dude.
Yeah. But
Flashback to that kid, that wrestler in high school was like, yeah, you got to cut your locks off, my guy. You know what I'm talking about?
imagine if he did that and he lost.
That would have hurt just a little bit more.
Or
Or
a
is it
lot
not,
more.
dude?
Fuck that, dude. I just would have not competed.
Yeah, but then you're young
You know how
and you're
long it
like
takes to grow locks, dude? Fuck that.
a young
Like,
kid
fuck
and
this
you got
shit.
some like adrenaline and stuff and you don't really know how to act with it. It's like, I don't know. I could see it getting bogged up and be like, I guess so, dude. It's probably like a state championship too. It was literally probably like, yeah, this is the peak of my high school athletic ability right here, right now.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
bit of
That's
scarring, dude.
bullshit, kitty. Just got
This
my
is-
cat spade.
You got your cat spade, dude? What's the past
Yeah.
tense of spade? Spade?
Spaded?
I think it's spade.
Spade? I don't know.
I feel like that word was invented in like 1722.
She's very calm right now.
Oh, sick, dude. No more pussy adrenaline or what?
No more just peeing on everything. Trying to escape. Now she's just a good girl.
Nice. You know, there'll be a time in my Google Photos where it stops bringing up pictures of Bart. And, you know, and then you got old. I like Bart.
That time for me passed a long time ago. Those pictures are gone.
Oh, dude, my pictures are deep in there. And I like my neighbor's cats, dude. Neighbor's cats
Deleted
are cool.
and recently deleted.
Oh, wow.
Gotta check the recently deleted.
Still enjoy my Bart photos.
Still get emails that he's supposed to get vaccinated.
Need that for that COVID, yeah.
Well, I don't know, whatever.
The doggy COVID.
Doggy COVID bark teen. Aha. Ha. No.
Bart
Okay.
teen. I mean, no, that was really bad.
What?
That was really, really bad. 19 to Bart teen.
Yeah, it was a spur that was bad.
Okay,
We just edit that one out.
No, it stays, but the effort's there, I guess.
Percy, please edit that joke
I
out.
guess. Dude, would you name a kid Percy?
Hell no.
I think Percy's pretty cool.
Do you not want your kid to procreate?
Percy, bro. Dude, if he's a hot looking Percy, you kidding me, bro?
He would need to be really hot.
Jacked. Yeah, this is
Like, there's some
my
model
friend
face.
Percy. But he gets a little. It also sounds like you're just saying something derogatory too. So it sounds like you're saying pussy, dude.
Pussy.
Yeah, but it's Percy. P-U-R-C-Y. P-E-R-C-Y.
Mm-hmm.
Purse, like to purse through something. I think that's with an E. Perky? No, I would not name a kid Perky. I'd name a dog Perky. Or like a bird.
Fuck birds.
A pet owl. I feel like
I
owls
really
would
just-
gouge your eyes out.
I really just cut out this fucking cat's ovaries and put a microchip in her.
Yeah, humans are gonna human, you know? It's pretty cute,
Can't
though.
believe it's somebody's job to just spay cats all day.
I wonder if they're down with it. Just
Yeah,
super
like-
thrilled about the cause.
It's probably not like a difficult procedure since like they do billions of them a year.
Just like haircuts at that point.
Yeah, there probably isn't any like new medical developments since they started doing it.
There's a stand-up clip I saw about loving the vet when you're a kid for some reason. I didn't really get that, but like, oh, it's like a dog doctor, but then you grow up and you have to pay a bill for a dog. And you're like, you're not even a real doctor, dude. You cut out cat pussy. Get out of here.
Dude, why is how to spay a cat at home even an option?
Is that a YouTube video?
I just looked it up and someone
Damn.
said the operation is performed through a relatively small incision made most commonly in the middle abdomen. No,
Damn.
Kitty, you're not supposed to lick it. Kitty, no. Oh, they said she wouldn't do it, so she didn't need a cone.
Oh, wow.
Kitty,
Yeah, I
it's
would
gonna get
definitely,
infected, Kitty.
I would definitely still prefer a cone for that.
Kitty, no. I'm gonna hold you, Kitty. All right. Just below the umbilicus, both ovaries are removed. You know, I was joking when I said our ovaries are carved out, but it looks like that's actually what they do. Both ovaries are removed along with the entire uterus. God damn. The surgical incision will be closed with several layers of sutures. So
So they're just expecting cat owners to have sutures laying around?
when fucking a cat comes in my cat, does that cat come just go in her in nothing now since she doesn't have a uterus?
It's like poops it out.
Hey, be quiet, Kitty. We're talking about your reproductive system. You can't
It's gonna
have
claw the
babies.
hell out of that straw. Yeah.
No, that's the
Dude,
sure. The sure, Kitty, the sure.
I literally got on that wavelength of that cat's brain, and it was saying, "Yo, is that a mouse, bro?
No,
Because I'm
Kitty.
gonna kill it."
She doesn't even know her real name anymore. She just responds to Kitty.
Telling your dogs your name because you never introduce yourself correctly.
Hey, I'm John Bon.
John
Surgical
Bon Jovi.
alternative to traditional spaying and neutering. A
All right, what are they,
hysterectomy.
man? I've heard of it.
The uterus and part of the fallopian tubes are removed from a female dog or cat. This makes her unable to reproduce, but her ovaries will remain and will produce hormones. Oh, so she doesn't get hormones anymore.
No, she does get hormones. Oh, but like now, your cat doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, it's just a shell of a being.
What are cat hormones? What hormones do cats have?
Like sexual and
Stimulates the production and secretion of hormones by the adrenal cortex, promotes growth of the body, and the influences the metabolism of proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids.
dang, dude, you don't have any carbohydrates anymore in the cat.
I think they just took away this fucking sex hormone. Probably. What the fuck, dude? We really are just.
Mutilating animals.
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck it. We made them, right?
A little. I was thinking the other. I think there's actually a thing where they evolved more into domesticated animals than humans domesticated them.
And they were just like, rip out our ovaries, please.
I mean, you feed me, so. I was wondering the other day of the old thing about that professor asking people who'd be against slavery, and they're like, you obviously wouldn't be against slavery because you're embedded into a culture. And the question of what are things now that would be absolutely obscene in the future? Maybe some pet things in there. I don't know. Pet stuff, which is always a little bit weird, has been going on for quite some time.
If you don't do this, they have a 90% chance of getting cancer. So we're kind of doing them a favor.
Dogs get cancer every time.
Dogs get cancer?
Dude, dogs get all the cancers. A dog dies of cancer daily.
Yeah, so does a human. But like, does it have a 90% chance of getting cancer? I'm talking about cats here.
I don't know stats here.
I don't know about dogs.
All the dogs die of cancer, bro.
My dog would not die, so we literally had to kill it. And by us, I mean the vet. Don't fucking cancel me. Or do you? I don't give a fuck. I have nothing to lose.
Call out my name.
Except I'm hosting the Oscars next year.
That's neither here nor there. Virginia McKidd Oscar. I don't have a lot of news stories. By now, I'd bring up a lot of cool stuff, but there's not a lot of cool stuff, dude. There's some IRA stuff where it's like you got to pull out money 3 years before 75. It's not that exciting.
Well,
the
so
FAA
until 75, I get to blow my money when I'm 72. Nice.
Yeah, precisely. The FAA and the SpaceX cats made up apparently. I wanted to share screen, but my YouTube thing is going to be pooped. Call out my name. Boom.
No, kitty, no. Ow!
Okay, cool. This doesn't fit, but it's neither here nor
Oh my
there.
God.
Cool. Friday's Rebecca Black. New music, genuinely great. So, that's cool.
I'm glad Rebecca Black is back on top.
She's #1 now, dude.
Yeah.
FAA defends SpaceX in front of Congress despite giving them a stern warning. The leader of the Federal Aviation Administration Space Office defended Elon Musk, SpaceX, in front of Congress, despite the company launching a Starship prototype in December without authorization. I feel like that's might be a little blown in proportion. But if they were just like, yeah, we're going to go, just absolutely no contact with the FAA at all. House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee held a hearing Wednesday on the FAA's role in the space flight, with the regular working to keep pace with the U.S. rocket launch market's unprecedented growth in the past decade. The FAA is especially working to streamline the process of clearing and limiting airspace for launches, which can delay or divert flights. FAA was like, nah, we're cool with the homies. We like them. We do not want them to give their business to China or Russia.
Gina.
Or Taiwan. That's one story.
Juneteenth
IRA.
is now a federal holiday.
That's cool. What is Juneteenth again?
Juneteenth is the day
actual
the
slavery?
last slaves were like, yo, we're free.
But what about financially?
And then, fuck financially. What about fucking skin? They lived a nice, wonderful life of Jim Crow. But according to Joe Biden, the time we're living in now is worse.
Juneteenth. I love a good key point by a journalistic outlet. Thank you for that. But CNBC, no reader view?
I would rather live during Jim Crow than live now.
This is a funny picture.
The black people with their king.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
Oh, come on now. You gotta be closing down the markets.
Well, Juneteenth is on Saturday this year. So
We'll not close for Friday for Juneteenth this year, but we'll evaluate closing markets for the holiday in 2022. I mean, a big part of freedom is financially, folks, and
no, fuck that. Keep the stock market open.
That's what
we
I'm
need
saying.
to get some money.
That's what I'm saying.
Biden
Biden signed a bill establishing Juneteenth, the date marking the end of slavery in the United States, as a federal holiday. Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris delivered remarks in the East Room. All right, East Side. I see what you're saying. A little blood there. of the White House. The New York Stock Exchange will not close Friday for Juneteenth this year. Sick, dude. Nice. But we'll evaluate for 2022. Let's not. Juneteenth, National Independence Day, is the first new federal holiday since MLK Day in 1983. It's pretty cool. If you were to make a holiday a legal holiday, what would it be?
Bon Gen Day.
And what would the day be for?
July 15th.
And-
The day, no, actually, it would be July 27th. The day The Simpsons movie came out in theaters, 2007.
Okay, that sounds like a Simpsons day.
No, it would be Bon Gen Day.
Okay.
Because
What does it have to do with you?
That was the day I saw The Simpsons movie.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
it.
All right. That doesn't really
commemorating
seem
that
like a
day.
federal holiday per se, but
Everybody gets work off. What are you complaining for?
is the stock market shut?
No.
All right. Fine. No skin off my back. I feel like that phrase, skin off my back, is a little bit racist, eh?
No skin off my back.
A little whip innuendo or what?
I don't know. Maybe if you make it that. Could
I mean,
be.
what else could it be? What is the second thing your thought goes to?
No skin off my back. I literally don't know. A sunburn?
Sure. You ever had a bad sunburn in your life?
Never. I've only had one sunburn in my life.
How was that?
It was okay. Let's just look at this. I don't sunburn very easily.
Yeah. You got some shield in the chromosomes over there.
I just absorb that good shit. I saw this interesting thing on TikTok. This guy was like, I don't know what he was, a professor or whatever. He was saying that the reason that, well, not the reason, but a reason why black people have curly, coarse hair and white people have straight hair and their hair like grows down is because in the Arctic, you need your hair to protect your neck when it's cold. And if you don't have that, you die.
Oh yeah.
And then in the Africa, hotter places of the world, people don't need like their hair to grow down, so it goes up. And black people or darker people tend to have bigger noses because they need bigger airways to cool their brain off.
That's
It's
interesting.
hot. Yeah. I was
We're just
like,
a little
damn,
evolved little plants over here, eh?
pretty chill. Some location. It's location evolution right there.
For real.
And then this other guy was like, humans share 99.99 something percent of DNA. And then that 0.001% is all the diversity we know today.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So we're pretty the same, even though we're different.
A lot of societal based culture bit differences.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of time. Let's take a break.
Big ass nose.
Then how come Juice got big noses? But what's the evolutionary thing and not the weird stereotypical kind of mean thing? Oh well.
Everybody don't need a
How did you get that way? How did it get this way? Make your decision. What is the consequence?
Like that song a lot. And there's a consequence. And I don't need you.
Who am I? I wish my eyes could go in different directions.
The Weeknd?
Yeah.
Justin Bieber?
I'm Brit Fias.
Does he have big ass?
Girl.
Good old little,
Gonna fuck you, girl. I'm gonna drop
salamander.
30 grand on a room, girl.
Chameleonaire.
Show
Not
you my
Chameleonaire.
shoes, girl. That's interesting
going
because
on?
I remember seeing a documentary on him when he was not famous,
Mm-hmm.
saying he had to borrow $20,000 from everyone to get started on his tour, and now he's dropping 30 grand on a hotel room. Pretty cool.
It's a good risk to return. Music industry, just a whole bunch of debt, dude.
Pretty good odds that he was not going to succeed.
About 30%.
Let's be honest.
More than that.
Around 3% chance he was not. He was going to succeed. I don't know.
Dude, this is a Boston Globe article saying the unintended consequences of making Juneteenth a holiday. And, you know, that's a interesting headline.
What could the consequences be?
I don't know. They got one of them articles where you got to read it, you know.
I don't know how to read.
Dude, I highly suggest reading. I think the secrets of the universe are inside of reading.
These books behind me and over there, which you can't see, they're just for show. I never read them. I just buy them.
I can't see them.
I'll show you on the live.
What do you got? What you been reading?
Just got. I'm not reading any of these. They're just to make me look smart.
I mean,
Actually, if you open them, it's just paper. There's no words. Yeah.
That's honestly something that should be made and sold.
That would be a fucking funny.
I'm sure it's probably a bunch of what's it called? Another word for joke, but I forgot it. You're really not reading any of those books? I like books, dude. What do you got?
I read most of them. I'm about to start fucking Jordan Peterson's second book, which I've been kind of slacking on for like a week. I've had it for like a week. Haven't even opened it.
What are your main genres?
My main genres, I usually just read about investing in rich people and how they got rich. Rockefeller's book's back there. It's called Titan. Excited to dig into that, about how he made his railroad empire. Was once the richest man in the world. So I want to see what was up with that.
Has my initials.
JR.
All three of them.
And the fucking, what did Vanderbilt do? Did he also do railroads? He has a book I would like to read as well.
Dude, there's a cool, it's probably like CNN or Discovery or something. It was about all those cats during that time. And like car people just undercutting car people and them getting to be old and they're like, yo, I'm trying to give away all my money, bro.
Yeah, because like, what's the point? You're old, you can't have fun with it. Just get money when you're young. Come on, kitty.
Usually not how it goes. Most people get that little trough around the 30s, 40s.
30s is still young to me. I was thinking like getting rich when you're
puberty.
fucking 65, like Warren Buffett. Like, what the fuck is that?
Age is getting older, man.
Literally just like, you already got grandkids.
Lifespan is getting stretched by the minute, man.
So old, dude. I think I have like the same amount of money he did when he was my age. So maybe I'll get there. Or maybe I'll die tomorrow. Who knows?
You gotta focus on your road. But it is fun to see other people's
all
paths.
my fucking crypto shit. Like, hey, family, if I'm no longer here,
Nice.
these people know how to get into my wallets.
There was a I forget what post. It might have been like Nipsey or something. And it was some like random dude that was kind of like a low-key like C-D level musician, and he died. And someone got into his Instagram and was like, yo, thanks everybody. And I was like, how does anybody ever have like passwords? Like my family might remember like my password, but there's like a 40% chance. Like you're not going to my Instagram joint, dude.
Is your phone password anything they could guess?
Of course not. Dude, I am so secure.
I think if I died, my sister would figure out how to get in my phone. So I told her the password once. She probably remembers.
I'm picturing my family freaking out because they only have one more password guest left. They don't know what to do.
Shit.
That's a
It's
funny.
over.
That'd be a
There's
funny
actually a
little
new
skit,
thing
dude.
on iOS 14, 15.
Mhm.
It's called Legacy something. Lets you give someone your info if you like Plox, and they can get your shit.
I'm sure there's a bunch of hackers trying to hack that. Ah, phone dead. That's nice. That's a good thing to do. But then, like, what if you got some like weird like legal battles and you're like, no, I don't want them, you know?
Well, I mean, you're dead, so it doesn't matter.
But throughout the time, and you're like,
Sometimes
you're
I think
locked
about
in.
hiding my whips and my chains and my butt plugs and my fucking just my pegs and shit, you know, in case I die. So my family's not like, oh, what the fuck was this guy into? But then I'm just like, you know, I'm dead. Doesn't matter, you know?
I think at like a funeral or like going through a dead grandpa's belongings, someone found some like porn pictures, and that was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, I found some diapers going through my grandpa's stuff.
That's pretty normal.
That's pretty normal.
Unless he used it when he was like 20.
I don't know, but he had some diapers. I was like,
You
wow,
gotta-
I'm gonna have to use those soon.
Gotta poop, dude. I mean, then you got the whole wiping up thing, though. That's no fun.
Dude, he was a cool
Pee?
kitty.
Grandparents be old, dude.
Dude, they be
Young people
old, dude.
usually don't experience, I mean, depending on the age, but really their grandparents. Like, I didn't experience what a communication with a grandparent would really be like.
Really?
Not like, as like a 20-something, 20-something-year-old, that's very different than like,
Yeah.
I guess I was there in like beginning of college, but still, mindset different. Like, I didn't ask him about stuff. He kind of just sat there and was the company.
Do you regret it?
I would have probably asked more things, but regret probably no.
Damn.
Because it was cool. It's not like it was like a bad experience. I also didn't really like meet one of my grandfathers till I was a little older. He pulled up to where I was, my home city. And he's from New York, and he was like, hey, what's going on? And he did like the New York slap on the face, and I was like, hey, guy, I don't know you like that.
I don't know. Yeah, then he kissed you on the mouth.
And I didn't kiss you on the mouth.
No.
Didn't do that.
My seed.
Yeah, that's some shit, dude. My cousin has my male cousin has a male kid. And if I ever see him one day, I'll be like, hey, nice, dude. You got like a fourth of me in you.
That's weird.
Yeah, I like it.
Seeing your kid. Hey, Kitty, stop. Kitty, no.
Oh,
I don't want to have to go to PetSmart and buy a fucking cone, Kitty.
You
Come
definitely,
on,
you
dude.
definitely should get a cone, dude. Definitely should get a cone. You should make a homemade cone out of
Damn it. You make
like a toilet paper thing, or like a lampshade. You could get a lampshade,
Can't you just be good?
or like a bowl, a plastic bowl. You could get a lampshade,
Hey,
a plastic
no.
bowl. Saying no to a cat probably doesn't do anything. You could use a lampshade, a plastic bowl, maybe.
Nah, I have to go spend actual money on a piece of plastic. I got to go pull $25 out of my account to pay something that costs 70 cents.
Tis
I should steal it
You know, you could.
for this stupid cat that's never going to use it again. You're going to use it for a day.
You could give it to someone else. I mean,
I want to wait. She does it again, then I'll get one where she doesn't.
she definitely will. You should. I mean, just don't even. It should be in your mind that you should go into Petco or an Amazon Prime.
I want to fucking go to Petco.
I've been, dude. Petco. Have you ever? Did you go to Petco back in the day?
Yeah.
Petco back in the day used to have hella animals,
It's
bro.
disgusting.
There were
Can't
so many
imagine working
animals.
there. It just smells like shit.
And then one day they're like, "Yo, we have no more animals." I haven't been to Petco in a long time, but like, do they have animals there anymore?
They have fish.
There was snakes. There was like rodents going around.
I think they still have that.
No, I don't.
Do you see the stupid little cat in that box? Look how cute she is. Are you kidding me?
I can't see very well. No.
What?
No, I can't see it very well.
Oh,
But I'm a fan of other people's pets that are very cute. It's one of my like top 50 things in my life. I'd say that's a top 50.
she's no Bart, but she's all right.
Hey man, other people's pets are always cool. Neighbor cat's super cute. Sometimes you see a cute dog walking by on the street and you're like, hey, you're a cool looking dog. I like it.
What if I get the cone and she just keeps trying to take it off?
She will, you know. That's just kids for you. Am I right?
Fuck.
Not a lot of news.
Does anyone want a cat? I'm serious. For free.
Kids are funny, dude.
I'll drive it to you. I'll give you a free litter box and a free carrying case.
Humans are a great animal.
You can have her. Kitty. All right, let's get it. We're done.
Goodbye.
Have a good
Rick
weekend,
Irvine.
bitches.
Love you, everybody. Make sure you save 50% of your money and invest it.
Yes, and throw it all in sheep.
Bye-bye. It's going on Coinbase. So.
Yoin yes.
Thank you, God. That's what God sounds like.